Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, I want to cover the additional stuff that's coming in the update. We are on the test server now, so this will be on the global server. Probably in about like 3 days if I'm... Yeah, two to 3 days if my math's correct, because they delayed this one actually coming onto the test server. Now, something when these patch notes came, I said I was really excited for the events and stuff like that, and the amount of free stuff it looked like we were going to get through events and everything else. Now, tell me if this is just pure hopium, but I feel like the income on the time gazers, time emblems, whatever you want to call them, is starting to increase, and I think it's good signs in my opinion. I'm really happy with where we're going with it. We did get a bunch through the Belinda event. Also, we do have another Belinda event coming, or a video coming over here, the Sacred Dawn, which I'm hoping, because it's to do with Awakened Belinda, it will give us some more time gazer emblems. That's what I'm hoping for. But we'll have to wait and see. But we do have another event that's just dropped in this one. You do have to complete chapter 33 to enter it, but it is going to give you access to 20 more, which we will go through in a sec. But I just wanted to quickly look at the other stuff from the update. First thing being the Dolly dialogue, just so we can take a look at what the new hero might be. This one, gunfire, smoke out of nowhere. That's really a good sign. Let's get out of here quick. So I don't know, some sort of gunning unit that makes me lean into light bearers as an option. I can't remember what's been the we just had the Wilder in this update. And before that, we had, who was the most recent here? Well, Awakened Belinda, but that doesn't, I feel like that doesn't count in the normal rotation. So Palmer was the most recent. Then we did him. So it makes me think that perhaps it might be a Graveborn based on the, is that really the last new Graveborn that we had was? No, they must have changed the order of the Graveborn. You're kidding me. Okay. Was Kayleen, or Carlene, however you want to say it, was she really the last normal Graveborn character in the game? Surely this is a Graveborn then. She was when I was on holidays last year. That was like, I feel like that was like 8 months ago that we had her. So I feel like we're due for a Graveborn. I feel like we're well and truly due for a Graveborn. If she was the last one, no one else here. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's been a while. That's been a while. I'm tipping, my bet's going to be Graveborn. My bet has to be Graveborn if Carlin was the last one besides Awakened Baden. That's insane. That's actually insane. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting a bit sidetracked on that. Anyway, my guess is a Gunner Graveborn unit. That's going to be my guess. Because, gee, it's been a long time since Graveborn. I don't know why I'm hitting enter battle. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to quickly look at is this one here, which is going to be the frames and badges for the hunting fields. Now, this is something that I will most probably just spectate. Multiple accounts, it's just easier to spectate. But hey, if you're going for it, the frames look actually pretty sick. I'm not a big frames person. Like, we'll have the Valentine's gifting frame popularity contest. I hate those things. I have no interest in those things. But, you know, these frames actually look pretty solid. So if you get them, grats. Me, I'll spectate. Happy days. Moving on from that, let's jump back over here. And let's jump over and take a look at this new event. So if we go into the events, we go into the adventure. Once again, you do have to complete chapter 33 to get in here. But I feel like a lot of people are up to this point. And like I said, this is sort of the point where you're going to really start pushing for those awakened heroes. So the thing is, we have 2 sections to it. This is the time-gated one that ends in 27 days and 3 hours. So this one, you know, if you're early game, you're not going to get these. But there is 10 extra time gazer cards in here. Wait, let's just add it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so we get 10 there, which is pretty handy. So that's the time-gated one. But then we also have the infinite rewards that last forever. I'm pretty sure that's the way these work. And we get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 extra time gazers there. Some red chests, some extra resources, and we also get the 10 stargazers. So this is pretty solid. So no matter when you get to it, you do get these. And these are just stocking up for new accounts that progress through as well. So honestly, pretty solid. Another 20 time gazers, pretty respectable. Like I said, if we can get some more through this next Belinda video event, we got like the 50 through her. We got, I think through the whole Belinda thing, we got like 80 in the end. I think, don't quote me. I could be wrong. It could be 10 more or 10 less, but it's been pretty solid. So like I said, I'm happy with the way it's looking. So let's take a look. So this one, we're going to have more of these. Let me know if you guys want a guide for this units used. Now, it's a bit more difficult than the beast one, because this one, all your units ascensions count. So it's not going to be just have a copy of this unit. So let me know if you want rough ideas of what to use, but I'll work through this on a couple of accounts and see if I can come up with some good ideas. But damage received by the enemy heroes is reduced by 80%. This reduction is lowered by 1% every second, down to a minimum of 0%. So this makes me think stall team. So this makes me think control or sustain. Now, because levels are the same, I think sustain could be a fine option. Let's just go ahead and use this guy, because let's use the healing bell one, because let's just play on the sustainy type option. For me, obviously, I'll just go with what do I want to go with? Actually, we could do a more control based team. I feel like because we're even levels, we can just like live through this and not really stress. Because like I don't see it being a massive issue, but I could be wrong. Like, there's no point even taking the Raku, is there? I mean, if I had Awakened Souls leveled up, it'd be handy. But let's just I'm literally just gonna do this. And I think I'm actually just going to put a Tassie in, because I feel like we've got enough control in this team and sustain that it shouldn't be an issue. I could be completely wrong on this, but I feel like this way we just stall it out. I mean, I really didn't need to bring the healing beast. I really didn't need to do that. But yeah, to me, this one is just a wait for the fight to go on a bit longer, and then you just kill them with my Mishka and my Solus, and that's pretty much all we need to do, and then we just don't die. I mean, with that kind of a debuff, I feel like it's a safe play. So that was quite simple. Next stage. Let's see where these debuffs get to. All damage dealt by allied heroes is increased by 1% every second. So this now it just gets easier. So you just do the same thing. Like, I'm not even gonna care about placement. I feel like at these levels, we just wash through this with these type of units. You just sustain and CC until the damage scales, and then it's GG's. Okay, I wonder if this actually gets hard. I wonder if this will actually get hard. Next stage. Okay, we've still got that one. We've still got that one. Okay, it's still 360. Wow, this is free goodness, free goodness. All right, what I'll do is I'll cut and I'll come back. I'll push a little bit further through this, and I'll come back and we'll see how this goes. Because at the moment, it's not looking too hard at all. So back in a sec. Okay, so it does appear that it does start to scale. We get different difficulties. I might make another video on this. I'll sit down, I'll work out all the stages and show you guys the teams that I use on these to get 3-star on all the fights, because the difficulty once again becomes that you got to win in 45 seconds, different heroes from different factions. So those are going to be the requirements to get through. Just cruising through it's going to be easy, but it's going to be getting the 3 stars that matter. And then you do start getting the extra debuffs, like this one. Physical damage received is reduced by 95%, and they deal increased 95% damage. But in general, I feel like progressing through this, I'll use the same team, and then I'll just adjust it for the boss stages to get those stars and get the rewards. But all in all, I don't think this one's going to be crazy difficult, which is pretty solid. And it just becomes, if you're in chapter 33, it's a free 20 time gazes. If you don't get to chapter 33 in the next 27 days, well, it's a free 10 when you finally do get to this one. So honestly, pretty solid event all around, pretty solid income. I'm happy with these time gazes. Once again, let me know, is this just pure hopium, or do you guys actually think that we're getting somewhere with this time gazer income? But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.